Now, we have heard from Hillary Clinton just a day after a failed assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton said that the former president posed a danger to our country and the world, and she wants the media to increase the narrative that Donald Trump is essentially evil.
And I don't understand why it's so difficult for the press to have a consistent narrative about how dangerous Trump is. The late, great journalist Harry Evans, one time said that, journalists should, really try to achieve objectivity. And by that, he said, I mean, they should cover the object. Well, the object in this case is Donald Trump. His demagoguery, his danger to our country and the world, and stick with it.
It's so hard to listen to this. Josh, can I get your reaction?
Here we are. It's 8 years after Hillary Clinton lost to Donald J. Trump, and she clearly has not gotten over it. I mean, that is my takeaway from Hillary Clinton, of all people, going around the speaking circuit. She actually has a brand new memoir out this month, if I'm not mistaken there. I mean, I don't know who takes Hillary Clinton seriously. Apparently, MSNBC, our left-wing media, at least some parts of it still take her seriously there. But I mean, that's my number one takeaway listening to her speak. I mean, talk about yesterday's news. But after Butler, Pennsylvania, where it's worth clarifying there, shots were fired in Butler, Pennsylvania. We lost a heroic man on that field in suburban Pittsburgh on that day. Donald Trump would have been a dead man if he hadn't turned just like that at the very last second. He would have been a dead man. So at that point, you actually did have some liberals, not many, but some, who were starting to say, okay, you know what, maybe it's time to tone it down a little bit. Not all, but there were some. Yeah. In the aftermath of what happened on Sunday, it's like Butler, Pennsylvania never happened. And now they're just looking at this guy who, thank God, never got a shot off. And we're just trying to pretend like this never happened. But, what I've been doing in my various platforms all week, Abby, is to make sure that the American people don't forget that this happened, because this is a tragedy of the highest order. It is a tragedy of the highest order that we are about to decide a monumental, pivotal election. We have a lot on the ballot this November. If Kamala Harris becomes president of the United States, we're not going to recognize this country, I fear, forward to, God help us, 8 years from now. She's going to undermine, sabotage, and try to destroy the United States Supreme Court. This country is going to be the floodgates open like never before when it comes to illegal aliens from all around the third world. There, I could go on there. There's a lot on the ballot. And the notion that an assassin's bullet or an assassin's would-be bullet could actually play a role at this point in determining the election is third world clown car stuff. I mean, as someone who has devoted his adult life to trying to defend this country and restore it to its noble and righteous founding ideals, I cannot believe what I'm seeing out there.
Yeah, well said.